The Punisher is finally returned in Daredevil Born Again, and it was honestly one of the best scenes we've seen so far from this new series. We're going to be talking spoilers, so this is going to be a spoiler warning. So it turns out that there was a Punisher logo on the bullet casing from the gun that shot Hector, and it leads Matt to go see Frank Castle, who he clearly has been keeping tabs on because he knows exactly where he is. And we get into this really emotional moment where Frank starts calling Matt out for not saying Foggy's name. He asks him about if he saved his friend's life, and just continuously pushing him about hating himself because he's not acknowledging his friend's death, that he could have done something more, could have honored the legacy, but he's just hiding. He's not doing what he should be doing. He's dishonoring his friend because he's just leaving it up to the corrupt system that's not working for anyone. He sent Bullseye away for life, but Foggy didn't get life. So it's just showing how Matt's starting to realize he can't keep doing things by the system. He has to put the mask back on. He has to suit up, and he has to be Daredevil once again to save this city. And I think it was a really good moment where Matt freaks out, hits Frank upside the head, apologizes for it, but Frank being like, it's the first honest thing you've done. And how everything Matt has been doing is all about Foggy. Matt has not been Daredevil because of it. All he ever does is hear Foggy, which he hears his death every time he tries to put on the mask, showing that he's dealing with this trauma. He can't move past his friend's death. But I like how Frank's able to relate. The fact that he hears his son saying, get him, when he goes out and takes people out on the streets. He hears his family. He knows that he's on a path for revenge. He's not going to let the sick bastards sort of live out there in the world where they can hurt other families. He's going to take them out before they can do that. Where Matt sent Bullseye to prison, where that's just a revolving door like we heard in season 2. Criminals get sent to jail, they come right back out. It's not a system that works, and Frank makes sure they're in the ground so that they never hurt anyone again. But if Matt doesn't do anything about how he's feeling with Foggy and he doesn't get back out there, it's going to keep getting to him, pushing him down, making him feel terrible. And I like how Frank is the voice of reason, which is ironic because Matt tried to reason with him in season 2. It's really interesting to see how the perspective is kind of flipped, where Frank is the one giving him the speech now. Even though he did say that he's not a hero and he doesn't do that costume shit, I really like how they kind of perform this scene. Both actors did an amazing job. They performed fantastically, and it just showed us how much pain Matt is going through, breaking down in front of Frank, showing that both of them have two different types of trauma. They lost family members. Neither of them have been able to move past it, except one uses it to fuel his vengeance, and the other one has just let it weaken him. So I'm honestly just really interested in seeing how they're going to dive more into it as the episodes progress. We're going to see Punisher suiting up once again to go after these dirty cops, but also working with Daredevil to do something else. But it's just like an awesome scene to see both these characters back together, Frank be the voice of reason, and have Matt realize he needs to suit back up. But let me know, what did you think of Frank Castle returning in this week's episode of Daredevil?